I mean, I don't really like going out of my way to pick bedfellows, but cloak is a literal non-item, so just a small chance of running like some demon synergy in the mid game is worth more than cloak is. Jesus. Do I like axe most out of all of these? I can't like axe the most, can I? God, what do I like most? Is it bounty? Ugh. Is it tinker? What's my favorite hero out of these? What do you guys think? What's the correct answer here? Warlock. I mean, Mr. Warlock feels like his early game presence is a lot worse than before. Just tank the first round loss. They all suck, you're selling it anyway? Well, of course that's true, but I mean, there's still a correct answer. I don't know. It was pretty close there between Warlock and Bounty.
I'm great for morale.
Great for morale. Should have locked for the pair of Tinkers. I don't think so. I mean, I would sooner do that if I had a Clockwork instead of a Bounty. I still don't like it though. Missed Tinker 2. Could have had Tinker 2 though. Guys, time only works in one direction. The future can't affect the past. Brooch is okay here. Oof. Okay, time to get Orc buff to bail me out of this shitty start. Let's go. Okay, now we need a unit bad enough to feed. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, Juggernaut, do your thing. Can you expand on that? Okay, so basically, the way time works, it goes in one direction. The past has the ability to affect future events, but future events do not have the ability to affect past events. Did we lose? Uh-oh. Oh man, my Jug didn't get the kills. It was all for naught. Shit. He only got like 1 or 2 kills there. So the fact that we got the Tinker in the second pack can't affect our decision to pick the Tinkers in the first pack. It doesn't work like that, guys. Do I actually go Clockwork here over Pudga? It seems like a misplay. This is a sad board. This is a really sad board. Oh, God. Okay. This is fine. 2 costs are a trap and you know it. I mean, Pudga is actually good, though. I mean, you're right, and that's why I sold it, but Pudga is kind of an exception. I hate it when my bounty hunter gets the Scrappy buff. Dude, I hate Scrappy units so much. Is Tinker that bad? I mean, not really. He's okay. But locking is kind of expensive. You're kind of sort of playing 2 gold to lock. I think that's a pretty dumb thing to say, actually. I wouldn't say you're spending 2 gold to lock. But, I mean, locking is pretty expensive. Seeing new packs is a neat thing. You want to see new packs. It's pretty OP, actually. There we go. Suddenly this board makes sense. Let's fucking go. So Brooch on Ench. Armor item wants to go on here. I think Tinker's beefy body and his natural 10 armor means he doesn't need the other chainmail. So this looks good. Would have had a Tinker 3 by now, you goddamn Papega. You're right. Am I actually building this Shredder? Oh my god. Why would I build Shredder? It's always CK, right? How could it possibly ever be Shredder? It can't be. Obviously. So this guy's got a coordinated assault already. Nice. Okay, our board is actually popping off right now. This is a pretty popped off board. Let's go ahead and have a look at the top boards and see how our positioning could influence them. Tinker's getting gone on by 2 dudes. This looks fine against all of them. I've noticed my Twitch chat has gotten a lot more toxic ever since I started playing Underlords. I think that's just because of, like, Dota community being kind of toxic, right? Have you guys noticed that? I'm not even saying that as a bad thing. Like, I'm a Dota player, guys. Like, I was pretty toxic when I played Dota. We need to hit this interest point. Do we keep the Pudga or the CK? I kind of want to keep CK, actually. This looks fine. If you think we're toxic, you don't want to see the TFT chat. Yeah. Too right, dude. Come on, guys, there's good people and bad people everywhere. I mean, that's true, but there are more of them in certain places.
Ready to hunt.
A prerequisite for playing MOBAs is toxicity? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm not. That's not even necessarily a bad thing. Like when I played Dota, when I was toxic, I was pretty proud of that fact. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was a while ago. I can't sell out of this though. There's only one player thinking about going Knights. This is Dancer guy. I mean, I need a direction here, so I just need to be chilling. Dota turns good people into bad people. I know, dude. I was a young, innocent lad when I started playing Dota, and that game had its way with me. It changed me. This is a pretty neat start, honestly. My Scrappy boys are pretty good when you can level them up. I can't imagine you innocent. What? I'm innocent now. What do you mean? I lost my innocence when I played Dota. I have since regained it. Does Furion's not even as good as Enchantress, right? God, that's such a sad thing to say. I think I want to do this. I really want to hit this interest point. I think we're good to beat most boards if we queue into here. Especially after taking that aggressive level. Here's Tinker with like the Goblin buff, which feels pretty good. Got the Ench level 2 field coming in, so we're good. We had to sell a Batrider for that and a Drow. So we sold out of Singleton Batrider when we're thinking about Knights and the Drow pair. Both of which are not free to do. But early interest, dude. It's so good. So I see you as an AM picker that farms jungle for 50 minutes and then screams in all chat, "I'm quite online, boys." No, I would go mid with like Rubik, build blade mail, and level stats. I would in Fountain, if someone picked techies, I would go tiny just so I could toss them in the middle of their TP at second 1 of the game. I would, if someone wanted to trade heroes with me, if someone wanted to exchange heroes with me, I'd random a hero. They'd be like, oh, here, I'll go that hero. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, pick me this. And then before swapping with hero, I'd level stats at level 1. I can't actually get this interest point, huh? Wow, that's sad. Oh well. So you were an Omega troll? Yeah, exactly, dude. I told you, dude. I used to be toxic. Dota turns you into the worst version of yourself. Like, that game has... It has a way of just corrupting you. The stats thing was just part of swapping heroes, I thought. I know, right? Like, who didn't do that? That's what I'm saying. But apparently this was frowned upon. That turns you from a straight back boy into a hunchback troll. Dude, I know, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't me. Oh, man. Let's do this. Yeah, Tinker's going down. Man, though it doesn't make you toxic, it's like alcohol. It just draws out your hidden potential for it. I know. No, that's a good way of putting it. Some people are like bad drunks. I was a bad Dota player. Not like skill-wise, but I was, it made me evil. Dude, I don't want to just go Knights again. We don't even have like an amazing start for Knights. Right?
I will not fail.
I kind of like Doom as just like a standalone value demon. Doesn't he just chunk? If I need like, if I just want more frontline. I mean, Shadow Fiend's not better than like Doom. And like, I mean, if he pairs Warlocks or he levels up, he is. But in terms of like raw fight value, he can't be. Who's your favorite EG Dota player? Or tour? What do you mean? How many answers does that question have? Here's the drow. Man, what am I doing? I could go hunters. I could turn this into something huntery. I could have gotten out of these druids as well. I could buy this drow and go like alchemist, shadow fiend over doom, drow, pairing warlocks. That could be okay. I don't know. I don't just want to force hunters just because like nobody's really on it. There's 3 people on coordinated assaults. Jesus. Are demons ever worth it? Maybe a little bit in some capacities. Not really. Could have been Undead Warrior Hunter. Yeah, I think I should have kept Pudga. I should have decided already what I'm going. Like, I need to have more of an idea in mind. I can't just be like aimless right now. So like I was saying, I could do something like this, where I like put in an extra level 2. I don't know. The Treant and the Enchantress are honestly really valuable. Here's like the put get back. But them both being level 1 feels like shit, honestly. Casual Scrappy buff on Drow seems good. I mean, how good are Shadow Fiends? They're kind of cute. I think I want to try to go into Hunters a bit here. I do like Hunters. I think they're like relatively uncontested for how solid they are. And I think at this point we just have to be out of Gondar. I don't know. Shadow Fiend or Gondar better? Isn't Shadow Fiend better? It's like DPS 105, but with the demon buff, this DPS is like, it's basically the same, right? It's got less health. I guess Gondar's still better for a little bit. I'm not losing, am I? Oops. I mean, I can't lose here, can I? No. Right? No. Ah, we're fine. Totally good. We can pair the doctors. No direction from this. I don't know, we could go mages, right? Arcane Boots and Voidstone. Mages are kind of off and open. They're a good thing to go in the mid-game when you don't really have direction. Arcane Boots keeps us open to either mages or hunters. So Arcane Boots on Drow means she gains a mana pool, right? I don't know if that's like how that's supposed to work. It's kind of weird. Wait, why does it? Oh, there. I guess it's just fucking invisible here. Need Pudgeon? Yeah, Pudge probably should have been there over Windrunner. Wish I had Necro ultimately. Classic Arcane Boots on no mana unit. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's necessarily unintentional, but she still uses Arcane Boots. Classic ask and ye shall be rewarded. Works every time. I mean, our board is pretty good.
Work with them.
Classic 3 Warlocks is pretty solid. I can go 4th Warlock instead of like this Bounty Hunter. Would have been okay. Here comes Blue Cat, who has a level 3 big boy. Feels hard to try to go warrior frontline here. So I'm in either mages or hunters. How do you play 3 mages without like knights? Don't 3 mages typically want to be in knights? Oh yeah, Octarine. Oh yeah, dude. My turn. Dude, Octarine Witch Doctor is so stupid. Wait, can we kill this guy? Okay, we're good. Splash DK with Puck, CM, and Razor. Yeah, but like, what's my front line? 3 mages is not a thing, is it? 3 mages is probably better than 6. And has been for, arguably this entire time. Haven't really decided what to do here. Well, I can't build more Shadow Fiends, can I? I don't think so. If we complete it soon, why not? It's either hunters or mages. It's gonna depend a little bit on the item we get here. With 6 knights, 3 mages makes sense, but I haven't seen with anything else. There's a few other ways to play it. I'm not really sure exactly the best way.
At least you're
So
smart
let's
enough not to
let's see if we get like, I don't know, Final Flash or something here. Does clock still work at this point? No, hell no. I need a front line to replace him with though. Three mages get you online earlier than others. You get 3x3 in the corner with CM and Puck and opposite. It's the suicide bomb for the front line. And it's not even that bad to like stay in these a bit, right? So Sacred Relic is gonna be a lot better for hunters than mages. It's not bad for mages though. Yeah, mages can use it basically just as well. Let's try to make this mages. So I need to get this clockwork out. We've got Final Flash, so he's also going mages. No, mages is something I'm still not exactly sure how to build. Like it's very weird right now to play mages. Because right now is like a time of lower synergy. And I don't think I can play 6 without Final Flash either.
Who doesn't love arsenal?
Something like this will work for now. Witch Doctor Bing 2 is a pretty sweet upgrade, I think. That all not going off is troublesome. Okay, we actually have to stabilize here. That's neat. So we need to cut back and get the 3 mages in, right? I mean, is Kata good? Feels like I need 2 Shadow Fiends, right? I'm not having the 3rd warrior is pretty awkward in terms of my front line. It's possible I can't fit in these 2 Shadow Fiends. Feels kind of hard not to fit them in though. Pudge sucks if you remove Necro. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this might be fine enough for frontline. This is okay. I mean, I could have Keeper in, like a normal human being. Witch Doctor's as tanky as Pudge. Yeah, he is. He can be here. I don't know, Keeper 1... Is it worth running right now? Necro for Conquer for the 4th Warlock. Maybe. It feels really bad having like significantly weakened frontline. Like Kunkka's very tanky as a single unit, even at level 1. And he also stuns everything for like... That's the window I need basically to just blow everything up. That stun is very important for how this wants to work. 2 level 2 Witch Doctors is sleeper OP. I don't think I can fit it in. You get more from 9, I agree. And we're at around 25 too, so we just have to go to level 9 and slap in Keeper. So we'll go to 9 and slap in Keepers. We'll put in Keeper, upgrade our Razor. I mean, is this really just like how you run this? It feels kind of weird. Human silences can be big if lucky. Yeah, that's true as well. I'm gonna roll down pretty aggressively as well at 9, hoping for like a Lich basically. But if we get something like a Shadow Fiend 3, that can be pretty sweet as well. I have to roll here, right? I think my health is a little too low to be dicking around. And we're too close to some outs too. Like Razor and Coddle are pretty big outs. We're not sure if we've completed them already, because we get 1 free roll at the end as well. And we just don't go Lina, right? Because I think... It's just not... It's just... It doesn't want to be 6 mages, right?
I'll show
It can't be right to go Lina. I don't like 6 here. Oh my god. I mean, I really like Lich. But the game is like closing out fairly fast. This is magic damage, so it gets amplified by mages. It triggers like Warlock bursting as well, which is also really good. I don't know, it feels really hard to not pick Dagon there. Higher class is good in mages, but we don't have a lot of gold to roll with here, guys. Like, we have a very limited amount of gold here to even work with. My positioning is pretty messed up here. I don't know. Listen, I like higher class, especially in this meta, and I like it in mages, but game's closing out. Everyone's at low health, so everyone's spending their gold, which means like things are gonna pick up, and the pressure's on. This guy died with 40 health. The pressure's on everyone right now to stay in the game, which means like we have to play for short term right now. Like, all we had was like 30 gold to roll down with. And Dagon is really, really good. don't think I can be a Necro right now. The chainmail should obviously be on someone. I don't know. I need Disruptor. Disruptor is basically like the last hero I want to add to this. I can't stress enough how powerful I feel Dagon is. Especially in Mages, where it does... I guess that would be like... What is it? It's 40% at 1. So I guess that makes it like 1100 damage instead of 800. It is basically guaranteed that this will stop something's ult from going off. Like, that is effectively a straight up guarantee. It's almost impossible for this to not stop someone's ult going off based on just like how it works with the timing and everything. We're still like so close to a couple of outs. I don't know. Either the Razor or the Coddle would be pretty decent here. That being said, I kind of need... maybe I should just chill. Cuddle is eating your interest and you're not playing it. It's too slow. I think I agree. Yeah, I agree. That's gotta be right. Cuddle is this weird unit that it's very defining of a specific way you can play mages. But it sort of trivializes the rest of your mages. Yeah, we have to be out of Cuddle. You're right. So it's 29, which means we're right in front of the creep round. Here I'm just going to respect positioning instead of doing anything else. We do have the human buff on Kunkka, which is pretty relevant. We need to know who we're going to be up against. I'm more scared right now of Puppet Uber's board than anyone else's. Which means I want to do this, so Kunkka will walk forward and hit the techies. There's two techies. Puppet Uber has his techies here, and this guy has his techies over here. And I want my Kunkka to just be right in front of the techie so it walks up and tries to silence it, basically. This guy blew us up, so we lose a bit of streak golds. We lose some health we can afford to lose, which is fine. And we get to play for maximum interest for this point. So me, Dancer, and Puppet have the best economy here, which is nice. And at 30, that's when we blow everything. I don't think we can ever go to level 10. We simply don't feel like I have that amount of gold. Looking for like a Gyro or a Tide upgrade is a big deal. I guess this Razor would just replace Puck, basically. Is this Puck actually positioned where it wants to be? Gyrocopter is really tanky. It's got 25 armor with the chainmail, but it only does have 900 HP. I don't know. We could actually just level up here. Leveling up gives us like a guaranteed Tide Hunter. Don't we have to go to level 10? We're not on that many outs. We can't really be rolling, right? And mages are really like slot dependent since it's super like team fight heavy. These fights are too fast for Radiance, right? At this point, I think these fights just have to be too fast for Radiance. Getting another damage item on something is pretty sweet as well. There's the Razor upgrade anyway, so now we like put this in like that or something, I think. Look for the like couple of outs we're actually on. CM is worth taking there. I missed. I was supposed to go on Enigma. I think it's probably better for it to not be on Enigma though, because I want him to charge his spell faster. I should be more concerned with positioning here. I think and everyone does this, but I've got a bad habit of spending my time here like just rolling down instead of caring about positioning, which is probably just wrong. So I need to fix my board here. We beat Puppet Uber. So I think I mean, should both Shadow Fiends just have damage items? Now that I have enough Warlocks. Octarine Core is basically useless on everyone, right? Enigma needs to have one of the damage item, one of the mana items. This can be like that. This can be like this. The most important thing is like we're clustered for mana in the most proper way. So Techi's right. Techi's Lich over here. We're a little clustered together. Arcane Boots are a little awkward because like you need to cluster together for the mana gain, but at the same time it can kind of be a trap because when you cluster together you can get like ravaged and just deleted. Here's Jig's board beating us again. Jar next to Mana Boots? Yeah, Jar next to Mana Boots is good as well. Locked in third. I think we have to replace one of the Shadow Fiends with Tide, right? We can't have like both Shadow Fiends right now. I don't think we can. I think Disruptor is probably worth taking as well. So we should have taken Disruptor there. Well, let's try this. So we can maybe silence this Techies. CM is going to be attacking the Alchemist to silence. That toss on my Tide should lead. I think not going for Disruptor has to be insane. I mean, Disruptor is like the single best hero I'm looking for here, right? Okay. We'll do Disruptor here then. So, we're still good. Jigs repelled my army. I wonder if we're getting an SF upgrade. SF is better than Euro as well. Probably. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Especially with like this level 2 Warlock buff anyway. Sure. I don't think it's better than a level 1 Disruptor though. I don't know. I needed Disruptor level 2 really badly. It's a large part of how mages kind of want to succeed in late game. I want to play this more. I think I'll mess around more with this idea because I need more practice with it. I think we easily could have done better late. Like, not taking the early Disruptor is just literally stupid. There's a chance we could clinch like a second place. I'd be fine with second here. I do like this idea of like Mage without Keeper. I kind of hate Keeper. Skip 2 CMs. Yeah, that was silly as well. So we have the active items on the Warlocks. Every active item is on a Warlock, particularly the Warlocks that deal the most damage, because these are the ones that the active items are going to be the best at. Our chainmail is literally negative at this point of the game. It's kind of weird. Like, should I just take my chainmails off? Because the only thing that they're doing is making it harder for Kunkka and Razor to ult, right? Should I literally just like go no chainmails? I don't know. It's kind of bizarre. Maybe that's literally stupid, but I mean, if physical resistance is not gonna do dick at this stage in the game, right? You just like literally strip naked? Is that just the way to play this? That's so weird. I think that may be necessary though. Chainmail on CM? Okay, I mean, I don't know if that does anything, but sure, I guess that's technically proper. Okay, I mean. So that swap allows us to try to have Kunkka on the techies here. He moved it in the same place. most important thing is this arcane refresher ravage into the static storm. It's gonna be winning us fights. So we're against Jiggs' board. Let's see if we manage to beat that as well. I swapped in a way that should have helped against both boards. Looks like we are good against Jiggs' board. So Puppet Uber is maybe getting knocked out by Jiggs. Is he good? Oh, he punched Jiggs. That's good. So we're heads up. That feels a lot better here. By Shadow Fiend. So now we're just on either the Lich or the Raptor upgrade. That's kind of the only out we're on. Just gonna roll it down. Nothing fancy here. I guess I'll buy that. And that's what I thought. Okay, so... I messed up. This CM should be here. So we got the early static storm. Looks like we're getting the double ravage. Unfortunately, our DPS kind of left town, so that's a little awkward. Shadow Fiend has a Daedalus. So we could be good on his board, and it looks like we are, so we take a first place. Yeah, we need more practice with this. I played that kind of sloppy. Not happy with how we played that. But first is not bad. We should have done better. So, should have had a CM2. Disruptor should have come online earlier. I need to respect late game positioning more. Is this how you build? Do you build like 4 Warlocks with Mages? Yeah, let's do Mages more. I think I'll run this more. I think I'll do this again.